In 1 Corinthians chapter 12, verse 7, Paul makes it very clear that each person in the church at Corinth had received a manifestation of the Spirit, or what we might call a spiritual gift. His emphasis is that each believer received a gift. In the Greek language, when you want to emphasize a portion of a statement, you don't underline it, you don't italicize it, but rather you put it at the front of the sentence. And the first word in the Greek language in verse 7 is to each one. In Ephesians chapter 4, Paul makes this clear again. Verse 4 says this, "There is one body and one Spirit, just as you were called to one hope that belongs to your call. One Lord, one faith, one baptism, one God and Father of all, who is over all and through all and in all. But grace was given to each one of us according to the measure of Christ's gift." The each one of us in that verse is not referring to just Paul or just the apostles, but to all that have been mentioned throughout. All those in the body of Christ have been given a gift by Christ. In Romans chapter 12, verse 3, Paul makes this clear again. "For by the grace given to me, I say to everyone among you, to think with sober judgment, each according to the measure of faith that God has assigned, having gifts that differ according to the grace given to us, let us use them." So here's the deal. If you're a believer, you have not been overlooked in the distribution of gifts. You were not forgotten. You may not know what your gift is. That's fine for right now, but you need to know that you have a gift and it is meant to be used for the good of the church, for the glory of God as you walk with Jesus day by day. If you don't know what your gift is, when you pray today, ask the Lord to help you discover what that gift is. If you do know what that gift is, continue depending upon the Lord for the use of that gift in the right ways. And when you pray today, please remember Brian Reisner and his family, our missionaries in Romania. And also remember the Maragoli Lifeword broadcast that's heard in Kenya and Tanzania.